So hello everyone, today I am here to explain my project. So my project is basically an end-to-end data pipeline project which I have created using Beehive, Python, AWS and Postgres. So what it does is it generates a subscribers data and engagement data from the Beehive account, transform that data using the Python and Pandas, and share that transformed data using the data pipeline on AWS S3 Glue, and later on to AWS Athena for checking the data using running the queries, and later on comparing that queries by creating the same data set on the Postgres SQL for the query result. So let's move to the main project. So this is basically a Beehive dashboard. Here we have active subscribers, open rate, click and all this. So basically what it does is we publish the newsletter. So first I will show you what is the newsletter. So this I have created as a data pipeline test. So we will see the newsletter first. So this is basically a small test of like a data pipeline test newsletter which has a clickable link. So it opens like any Wikipedia link. So we will close this, and so here we can generate the engagement data, like we have shared to the subscribers. So how many of them have clicked, how many of them have clicked the link, or just ignored that. So we have here export CSV file. So we can generate the CSV file which we can name it as engagement CSV file. And for the total subscribers, that how many subscribers we have, here is the list. And how we can export is, so export data, we can clearly see here is an export all subscribers. So we can export the subscribers data. So what we get in the subscribers data is that the sign up data status of the subscribers. So now after that we went to the ETL. So ETL is an extract, transform, load, which means read, cleaning and store of the data. So how we have does is we have used Python and Pandas for this. Why Python and Pandas? So Python is to automate reading, cleaning and transforming the load data, and Pandas, it is a Python library which provides spreadsheet like operation on the data using data. So here we have a pipeline.py file. So here in that we have created this pipeline, and in config.py we have added the path of that uh, directories so that it is easy to connect them. So after that the data is shared. Also in Python cannot share directly files to AWS, so we have used Moto 3, which is like a translator for sharing the data to an AWS using the data pipeline. So here we can see it is an AWS Amazon S3 bucket. So basically S3 is a simple storage services. So bucket is like a main folder. So when we created, so here when we go on the bucket, my bucket as Harshad Beehive Data Engineering 2026. So here we have two types of data, processed and raw. So basically the raw data is the data we have exported directly from the particular platform. So like we have exported from the Beehive. So why we have separated these two data is because uh, if by chance when we are processing the data and transforming the data, cleaning the data, so in that if the data crashed, or by chance the data is deleted, so we have the raw data in the backup so that we can again do the work, and we can prevent the data loss. So in the data processing, what it does is generates the emails into a lower case and process the data. So now after that went to the AWS Glue. So using the AWS crawler, which is used to create tables description, the metadata. So what it does is it creates the table description as a metadata, means data about data. So Glue database does not stores the actual data, but it stores the column name, data type, location, etc. So after here, as we can see, the data it is completed while checking. So after that it went to the Athena queries. So Athena queries, it is a serverless engine which runs the queries, and AWS manages the servers. So as we can see, the queries are written. So this basically, this query is combining both the engagement data and the subscribers data all together. So we can see here there are different emails. So here we have the active status, when they are created, engagement, and clicked or not. So this is also a query which shows the how many active numbers we have. So active subscribers we have is 15. So after running here, we went to the Postgres. So Postgres is basically a traditional relational database management system where it actually stores the data in the database, as unlike Athena, which runs on the server directly. It does not have any of the database. So what Postgres does is it created the database actually, and uh, using the primary key, foreign key, as no two same emails have in the same table. So we have created the database and the tables as well. So when we run this query, it is also showing the active and total subscribers is 15. So basically here we can confirm that our data pipeline project is working correctly and running. Thank you.